That music gets you every time, doesn't it? Good morning,
Every time.
everyone. Welcome to the morning stretch for a Tuesday morning, everyone. Hi.
Hello.
Tricia Sloma, Kirsten Glover.
Hello.
And there's Matt Engelbrecht.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys today?
Matt.
Good.
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 I don't know
After yesterday's, 55
I know.
degree day, it feels good.
There's a lot of people washing their cars and just loving life. A lot of people out walking and exercising.
What's that?
Yeah,
I know what walking is, but that second word I'm a little unfamiliar with.
I know I should get out and exercise, but, I don't know. It's kind of muddy. I like to walk the paths.
That's how you know you're just fishing for excuses. I'd love to go for a run, but you know what? Kind of muddy.
There's pavement. I could totally be going on dry pavement.
I'm just going to wait a couple months.
Yeah.
If 55 doesn't get you out running, then no. We got more days
pretty
ahead.
pathetic. Yeah, for sure. First alert weather day, though, coming tomorrow. Is that what you're talking about?
That's right. Yeah, confidence is building that we could get some freezing rain in the forecast coming up for tomorrow. So there's a look at it, First Alert Weather Day for you Wednesday night. And just to kind of go over the difference, the best analogy I can use in regards to freezing rain or mixed precipitation, which is what we're kind of going towards on Wednesday night. You know how you go to your local donut shop? You get a donut?
Yeah.
Just your traditional glazed donut?
Yeah.
That glaze is what we're expecting tomorrow. That's freezing rain, where it comes down as rain and then it creates just a very thin layer of ice, which can be dangerous to travel.
Okay, now all I can think of is a glazed donut.
I know. That's why I struggle with that analogy, because the other side of it, sleet, is kind of like if you had sprinkles on top of that donut.
Yes.
So, yeah. I mean, it's food analogies, and that's what we're going with on this Tuesday morning.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have Kirsten whose audio is all fixed this time.
Yes, it is.
You found some cool stats on Valentine's Day spending that I thought would be interesting for the morning stretch.
Yeah, so I guess on average, shoppers plan to spend nearly $189 on Valentine's Day. I don't believe it. Where are they at? Because where's my chocolate?
Well, yes, where's my chocolate? Nice quote. That begs the question, how much do you guys usually spend on a Valentine?
I like to think that every day is a day to appreciate my wife and all that she does. And that's free. No. I don't know. It changes.
I don't spend $189. Now, my husband heard me say that on the air this morning, and Matt, I got an immediate text. Is this what, you don't love me? And then he said, I do like the M&Ms, because I quickly followed up with, he gets a whole bag of those seasonal pink, white, red M&Ms. They come in those beautifully packaged M&M bags, and my husband loves them.
Yeah, and to show you how cheap our relationship is, Michelle and I, and not the relationship, but how cheap we are as people.
Yeah.
We usually go the day after Valentine's Day.
Of course.
Get all that used to be a tradition before our kids was the day after. We'd go to the grocery store, we'd go all the different places and do the 50 to 75% off candy.
Hey, you're not cheap, you're frugal.
That's a good way to put it. Stop calling yourselves cheap. Go with the word frugal.
And there's other ways to show your love.
Yeah.
There's like the love languages, there's like quality time and acts of service and words of affirmation, all that jazz. So gift giving is like a big part of Valentine's Day, but you could cook them a nice meal. Yep. You could just watch a movie, go on a nice walk, whatever. Now
that's interesting, because $189 on one thing sounds like a lot. But if you make dinner, if you have a movie, you might be able to get 189 is pretty tough.
That is. But you know what? I'm wondering if it's cumulative, if that's the right word to use on this, because I like to get them for my girls. I get little Valentine gifts, and I put them together. And then I like to buy for my parents, my in-laws. So I guess if I tallied all of that up, candied all of them, a candle here and there, maybe I might reach $100.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not quite at 189 yet.
No, there's a little here, there, this.
Yeah.
It adds up, but I'm still not seeing the 189 added up.
Yeah.
Hey, your time is valuable as well.
That's true.
Throw that in.
Very
You're at
true.
189. There you go.
Okay. You know what? This whole time I could have been showing something really cool, and that is this.
Oh, instead you got stuck with our three faces. Sorry.
Well, I was thinking about this the whole
Sorry.
time. Look at that. You can get stuffed animals. Think about,
Mm-hmm.
cards. That's the card thing. You know, you could just stand there in the card aisle and read the card out loud to your significant other and then put it right back.
No.
I've heard of people doing that.
Oh, that's an idea.
Talk about frugal.
Yeah, that is. Hello, sweetie. Hi. Yeah, can you listen to this for 1 second? Forget about adding your own
Yeah.
to the card.
Don't you dare write in it, please.
No, I'm just going to read this to you.
Then we go back to the valuable time. We take the time to go to the store, and you're going to make me stand there and
Right,
listen?
exactly.
If we're going to do it like that, just look up a damn quote on Google.
I'm sorry.
Very true.
Yeah,
Very
if you,
true.
if you go that route, you're going to save a lot of money because you won't have a Valentine down the line.
That's
True.
A little
True.
bit more effort.
Hey, here's a good Valentine gift. Someone could go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot more money, maybe.
That's more than
But
189.
the story that came out today, and Kirsten, you were really fascinated by this. The prices are coming down.
Yeah, so apparently, according to reseller TickPick, the cheapest ticket for the Super Bowl has fallen below $4,000 on the resale market.
See, that's a
Wow.
bargain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's down 30% over the past week and more than 50% cheaper compared to last year's Super Bowl.
See, perspective is everything. So when you compare it to last year, sure. But when you tee it up, Tricia, as prices have come down to $4,000 a ticket. Then
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Now I see where we're going with this.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I know every Super Bowl, my neighbor always throws these amazing parties and
Yeah.
includes a lot of food. One year, her son, and I don't want to name them because I just don't want them to get a whole lot of it, unwanted attention. But her son is this amazing chef, and he was working on his culinary skills,
Okay.
and he made 7 different types of very specialized pizzas, and we got to taste test truffle oil on a pizza and specialty bacon cuts that were used on this pizza. We were so spoiled. We loved every moment of that party. That's what I don't even remember who played that year. We got invited to this party and it was taste test our way through. But yeah.
That's amazing.
So it doesn't really matter who plays. It's the
No.
food, it's the get-togethers, it's the commercials. It's the fun,
Yeah,
right?
it's become like the friends version of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like where you have your friends over and everybody's just eating, having a good time. And yeah, the kickoff's set for 6:30, which means the parties should end by 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right. That means we're all going to be in bed by halftime, right?
Which is usually the case. Usually when we host people for Super Bowl, we get to halftime by the third quarter. Everything's
You're like,
kind of
see ya.
got to get home before the end of the game kind of thing.
Well, we're going to help you out with the Super Bowl planning and your party planning because tomorrow morning we're going live to Martin's
Let's
Supermarkets. We're going to be sharing some, 3 different recipes they're coming up with, and looking forward to that. Brittany Hawkins is I think I'm saying her name right, but she is going to help us out with these recipes tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. She didn't give me a tip on which. She asked me what my favorite foods are, and I said, no, don't go there because I don't need to be found face down in a pile of food later tomorrow, So she's going to come up with these great recipes. We're going to sample them tomorrow, but we're going to get to cook right along with her. Won't that be fun?
Oh, no, wait. We're not cooking along. She's going to be in Martin's.
Yes,
We're going to be
in
here.
the studio. Yeah, I see how that works. Yeah, you're right. We're just not special enough.
That's
We need
okay.
to go out into the field and do the entire show
We'll
from
be-
the kitchen set.
I'm glad that we'll be able to experience different suggestions coming up for Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay,
Yep.
so have we talked enough football? I don't think we've talked enough football, especially when it comes to Notre Dame football.
Oh, that's the next thing. Yeah, you got Super Bowl Sunday, and then that goes right back into college football again. Look at them go. Go Irish.
Okay, so the season ended with the national championship game just over 2 weeks ago. And now the blue gold game is already set. And it's a week earlier than it was last year, right, Kirsten?
Yeah, so I'm not from the area, so I was hoping you guys could tell me a little bit about this blue gold game.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
The two teams are playing each other within their family. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like, I'm
With
trying
their
to understand.
family.
Like,
It's offense versus defense from the same team.
so like the Irish family.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
within
sitting here
the
like
same
mom and
family.
dads and brothers and sisters playing.
we just
running
all
back
go at
and
it at Notre Dame
tackle.
Stadium. They bring them
They
in.
bring their families.
Bring
I
their
don't remember
families.
this.
They
this
let
is
them
the
fight it out.
94th time they've had this, and this is the first year that they brought their.
Well, I mean,
Brothers
tickets
and
are at $10, so I mean, bring the kids along. I don't know.
So here's how it works. Notre Dame has an offense and a defense. They put them against each other in the spring game. And it's always just fun because you really get to kind of see a preview of the talent that Notre Dame's going to be putting forth. So it's also a really good chance to see the quarterback situation. And there's already talk of, what's to come in this next season. And Matt, you've been keeping an eye on some of the new transfers. The transfer portal is still very active.
What was interesting about the transfer portal this year with Notre Dame is the number of people that left. And from the offensive line, defensive line, there were some big names that left. The reason for that is obviously for playing time at different places, which means Notre Dame must have some up-and-coming players that we really haven't seen much of yet. And that includes, you got C.J. Carr that is possibly competing for that starting position.
Wow.
So it'll be, and with the blue and gold game, one thing that we really, growing up, we'd go to it, is that it gives you a taste of Notre Dame football, but with a little bit lower entry price.
Yeah,
So
$10. And the weather is usually pretty good. I mean, if you're looking at that April date, I mean, it's still going to be cold, but we're talking about springtime. It's wide open what it could be, for
the
sure.
Notre Dame fan in me loves the idea of football, Notre Dame football starting earlier. The meteorologist in me says, playing with fire, a week earlier makes
Could
a
be
big
snowing.
difference when it comes to April and May, that transition, the shoulder season, as we call it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's something to look forward to for sure.
Yep.
I mean, we're already missing. I mean, I caught myself after the championship game kind of missing talking about football. So we're back. We're back.
But you
back
switched
at it.
gears. You're all in on Notre Dame women's basketball.
I
You
really
always
am.
have been.
Oh, my gosh.
Always have been.
Oh, their top 25 poll came out. They're still ranked number 3.
Nice.
Looking so good. They've got they beat Louisville. That was a very good game.
They were tested. Which,
Yes.
That's what I love to see, is that the first, second quarter, they were tested, they were losing, and then they found their gear and a way to get out of that hole.
Yeah, they got to find a way to win, and that's a team that does it. Their next game, and they haven't been home for a good portion of the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'd say
so.
just over a week.
February 6th is their next home game, and I think it's a late game. It's like
It's late.
8:30.
We say that.
So you're going to be staying up late
the
then.
three of us.
For us, that's our bedtime, folks.
That's about
So,
6 hours past my bedtime.
Sitting there doing the math. How many hours of sleep won't I get? Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
That's how that works.
But it's worth it.
Yeah. All right. So glad you could join us on the morning stretch, everyone. We hope you have a great day. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Again, morning stretch. It's going to be a first alert weather day, so be ready. All right. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.